All right, welcome into our coverage of Championship Saturday here at Williams-Brice Stadium. We just had the 4A state championship game, and it was South Pointe winning its fifth state championship, and the Stallions looked every bit as good as we thought they would look as they blew out Hartsville this afternoon 51-28. And so South Pointe goes back up to Rock Hill with another state championship. This was a pretty tight game early on, but then in the second quarter, South Pointe blew this game open. In particular, it was South Pointe receiver Steve Gilmore who had a tremendous stretch of about 4 minutes where he scored on three touchdown passes, one of 54 yards, one of 17 yards, and one of 45 yards. He's the brother of the former Gamecock star Stephon Gilmore. It was Darion Kendrick, the quarterback for South Pointe, on the passing side of all three of those plays. So that took a 7-3 Hartsville lead to a 23-7 South Pointe lead. Now the Red Foxes came back and scored to make it 23-14 on an A.J. Joyner 1-yard touchdown run, but with under 2 minutes to go in the half, South Pointe responded. Again, it was Kendrick with a 5-yard touchdown pass to Scott Robinson, and that made it 30-14 South Pointe at halftime. In the third quarter, the backbreaker as far as Hartsville was concerned, Hartsville's got the football. They're moving it to some degree, and then there's a fumble and a scoop and score by Jalen Pickett-Hicks, 37-yard return. That made it 37-14, and all that was left at that point was the final score. And both teams scored late in the fourth quarter to account for the final score of 51-28. The turnovers hurt Hartsville. 3 turnovers, including that scoop and score. Those 3 turnovers led to 21 points for South Pointe. Hartsville had 493 yards, 398 on the ground. South Pointe responded with 426 total yards, most of it's damage through the air, 298 passing yards. Kendrick was 18 of 28 for 261 yards and those 5 touchdown passes. Gilmore had 6 catches, 135 yards, and 3 touchdown catches. For Hartsville, the offense was put on the back of Tion Evans, and he rushed 264 yards on 21 carries. He averaged 12.6 yards per carry, but not enough for Hartsville, as the Red Foxes 2 years ago, they were blown out by South Pointe in the championship game. Same result today here in Columbia. The final score is South Pointe 51 and Hartsville 28. South Pointe finishes the year at 14-1 and Hartsville at 13-2. And just underway down below me here at Williams-Brice Stadium, it's the 3A championship game between Dillon and Chapman. And we'll have the recap for you on this game later on this afternoon. Stick with us here at sportstalksc.com.